Alright, today we are going to be doing the headliner. So here's my headliner. Looks like absolute crap. So first thing I'm going to do is take off these visors. And they got three bolts holding that up, one bolt holding that up, and I believe it's a T15, which I got right here. I'm gonna use I don't know if you can see that, T15. Take those out, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, got those out. See right there. Next is gonna be a little handle thing right here. Kind of looks like it's already been kind of been through already. Looks like they already kind of pried open those little tabs. And next I gotta do this and this. I don't know if you could see that. And I gotta do a light. I think this just pops out. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let me see if I can record this with one hand. So I got a small little flathead. I'm just gonna use this already existing. Gonna work it in there. Alright, shoot. Once it's loose a little bit, I think I could just take it out like that. Alright, it's coming down. So that tab comes down just like that. And I think you just do the other side and then you just pull on this, I believe. Let me get this one out. Alright, I got this one out. If you're kind of struggling with it, kind of like wiggle it back and forth and it should drop. And I believe, yeah, you just pull on this. That's it. So that should be good. Alright, for these back clips, these, if you can get your screw or something behind this and then pull down on this little tab too, try to apply like equal pressure. Let's see if I can do it by hand. Okay, just a little bit of wiggling, and it comes down like this. And then after it's done, just pull on this tab, and it kind of like pops it out of like this little clip area up here. It should be good. It should be, yeah, off. I think it's off. So now I gotta go do that side. Alright, we got these panels off, and this is next to the steering wheel. And you can see this comes off pretty easily. I was a little nervous because it clicked out, but clip just goes right into there. You just pull on it, a little bit of force. Try and pull on it from right here. And yeah, I don't know what that wire is. Some kind of secret spy camera. And then for the back side, this came out pretty easily. Just kind of pushed. There's like two tabs in there. One right there. There's one down here somewhere. I felt it come out. I think I'm just gonna do two tabs, and that's it. And the headliner, okay, just pulls down. Try to be a little careful here. Man. Pull it down. Start working it out. I still gotta take this out. So we'll see. Alright, so I got the headliner dropped. And I had to unplug this cord over here to the back of here. And then I have to carefully remove all this wiring And it is, I guess, factory glued in there, this nasty sticky stuff. But I gotta slowly work around here, take that out as carefully as possible without splicing any wires. And I gotta disconnect the light up here. I can just pop this out. And then this clip right here, to access that clip, you gotta take off your back tail light and unplug it too right here. That's your back tail light. But just want to go up there, take off those 2 screws up there. That's what that looks like. Disconnect it, and actually I'll show you guys the connection. So it comes off right here. There's a little clip that you get right here. It slides out. Yep, I might need to replace these because the screws were a little bit destroyed. Alright, finally got it out. That's what it looks like. I don't know what happened there. That wasn't me. Previous installer. I smeared the crap out of that. Some foam up top. Alright. But, I'll show you guys. So get all that gunk. I had to kind of cut around it. I use a razor blade very carefully. I didn't want to splice any of the wires. Goes around. But it's out. Now I can start doing some stuff. Alright, we're gonna start stripping off this headliner here. Just peeling it off. And then after I do that, we gotta start getting this nasty foam stuff off right here. Yeah. So can either use one of these wire brush. Well, I'm gonna use this. It's a 6-piece assortment. I got the adhesive and then my fabric. It's gonna be like a black suede. Should look pretty nice. But let's get to it. Alright, here's what it looks like. And be a little careful with your wire brush because I nicked it a little bit right there, and I nicked it a little bit right there. And I think that was already there right there. Oh yeah, clean that up. And then I ran through it with a brush a few times. And shot back, cleaning up some of this garbage. And that's about it. Now we're gonna apply. See how that goes. Alright, it is finally on. Showing them my work. Tucked it up. That needs to be retucked. I had to buy another can. Buy 2. Don't do what I did. Alright, don't forget to install your light. So pop this out, put it in, and then close it back in. Clips are pretty easy, just pop them in. Make sure you have your holes cut out in the back. If you do cut your holes, do it from the other side. Don't try and guess. You just follow the holes here. And don't forget your clips. Clips go in, slides underneath this. And then that should be it. I gotta squeeze this in there. It's just looking beautiful. I was a little worried about having an offset of this tan, but I kind of like the tan. It's starting to grow on me a little bit. But yeah, let's get it in there, hopefully. Alright, it is finally done. And got my light back in. So here's what it looks like. It's a little dark in here, I know. I'll have to take a vacuum and kind of get off some of the debris on it. But so far, darn good. It was a little bit of a pain putting these back in. The way that I did it that worked the best is I put these in first, and then this one I kind of hooked it up, and then I lined it up, and then I kind of rotated this because I forgot which position I took it out in. Because if you don't have it in the right position, it's going to be like offset a little bit. And then just kind of line up your pins and then put your screws back in. And then when you put this in, make sure you lay out your wires correctly. I rewrapped mine in electrical tape because I had to razor blade very carefully some of it off. These, I haven't been able to fully get these in yet, so they're just kind of hanging, but it's still up. I did have to take this out a little bit more to squeeze the headliner in. I had to like bend it down to like about here, squeeze the headliner in. But that snapped up into place. That handle grip. The light was already pre-installed. I just had to hook the wire back up. The hard part was getting the tail light back, the wire tail light back in the little hole. So I had to kind of like fish it through the hole up top a little bit. And that was about it. That was two hardest parts, was getting that wire back in and putting this back in. But that's it. I will see you guys, I don't know, maybe some other time. Alright, I didn't know that my phone is 4K. So I can shoot this in 4K now, yay. I wish I would have done this whole entire project in 4K, that would have been great. But here's what it looks like. Yes, I still gotta clean this stuff. Still gotta clean it. Note to self, buy tripods and stuff.